This video brought to you by the SMSU Alumni Association. Here with head softball coach Shawn Semler to preview the NSIC opening weekend against Bemidji State and Duluth, Minnesota Duluth this weekend. Coach, almost 3 weeks off here since you guys played last in Florida. Had some cancellations. It's got to be good to be feeling like you're going to get outside and get some games in this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited about the forecast for Saturday. I don't know about Sunday right now, but we'll take anything we can get. It's been kind of crazy, you know, to go back into the gym and do those kind of things, and we're so sick of the gym and so ready to play that we're pretty excited.
We talked about the conference opening this weekend. Big season, you know, gets to be kind of a short season here. A lot of games being played. Talk a little bit about the conference opener and what that means for your team here this weekend.
Well, it's just so exciting. You know, that first game, it's almost like opening day in baseball. It's that excitement of a new season. Really, you know, you've played your non-conference and you kind of build for winning conference championships, and it all starts this weekend. And if you get off to a good note, and you got Bemidji and Duluth, so it's a good opening weekend for us. You know, Bemidji's right there, and then Duluth has always been tough, and so you get to start off and hopefully get a few wins in, and then try to play Duluth and see what happens. So we're excited.
Not only is the opening conference also home opener in the season, a little bit different. Not out the softball field. We're playing our games over at the Regional Event Center, kind of a makeshift softball field. How does that square out for your team? What does that provide for your team this weekend?
Well, you know, you look at it two different ways. One, we get a chance to play, and having the event center is such a great benefit to us because teams are scrambling trying to find what they're going to do on their fields or moving the fields and things like that. And we're pretty good. We're pretty sure we're going to get to play on the event center. The downfall would be we've got to set it up, and to set that thing up is a 2.5 hour process, and so we're not really looking forward to that and then trying to play. So we're going to see what we can do, and maybe the football team's going to help us out, it sounds like, so that's really cool. And then, you know, they're also excited about it. They loved when a couple years ago when we played on it, just because the big screen's there and they get to see their picture just like, you know, the football games and stuff like that. So kind of a neat deal for us, and we're excited that we're getting a chance to play.
Back to the softball, coach. Talk a little bit about Bemidji State, Minnesota Duluth. What do you expect to see out of those teams?
You know, Bemidji gave us 2 huge games last year, and we scrapped and found a way to win at their place. They don't throw the ball particularly hard. Their pitchers are more, you know, they're going to try to hit the corners with slow stuff. And we've always had trouble with that in the past. And it's one of those teams that's always given us a good game. They're free swingers. They come out and swing the bat. They don't wait around. And so that'll be interesting to see how we do that. We've been practicing all week, ready for that kind of pitching. The problem is the next day you go into Duluth, and they throw the ball pretty hard, and they'll hit it all over the yard, and they're a great hitting team. And if they get any kind of pitching from their pitchers, they're going to be tough to beat. They're solid top to bottom in their lineup, and they can play defense too. So it'll be an interesting. It's 2 different. When you look at matchups and you play traveling teams, they're completely different teams than each other, and that kind of poses a problem for opponents.
Coach, little milestone watch for yourself personally. 2 wins away from becoming the winningest coach in SMSU history as a head softball coach. 6 wins away from 400 in your career as a collegiate head coach. Talk a little bit about what that means to you.
Well, you know, as far as here goes, you know, when I think SMSU softball or Southwest softball, I think of Marilyn Straight and what she did for this program back in the day, and how she built it, and I'm kind of honored to be in that same breath as Marilyn Straight. She's what I think of when you think of Southwest softball. So I'm extremely honored. I hope that the wins come this weekend. That would be great. 400, just kind of, you know, I'm excited for that just because I've been at NAI softball, and we built a program there, and when I got here it needed some fixing up, and we've been able to do that. So both of them are extremely exciting, but hopefully, you know, in the context of winning conference championships, and that's kind of what, from that team standpoint, I like to do.
All right, well, thank you, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks.